Zimmer is the most reliable and easiest to use small capacity LPG vaporizer in the world. If you don't believe it, watch this video carefully. If you're still not convinced, call us, give us a chance, and let us prove it to you.
Innovation requires creativity, hard work, collaboration. My name is Mike Zimmer, and I'm proud to be part of the August SDI team.
Zimmer is small. It weighs about 65 pounds, or say 30 kilograms. The body of Zimmer is made of aluminum. Covering the body is an attractive molded UV protective thermoplastic rosin enclosure. The aluminum body functions as the vaporizer's heat exchanger. Zimmer accepts either AC or DC electrical power, and the entire unit is fully self-contained. Zimmer can mount to a wall, be installed directly on a tank, or be housed in a weatherproof enclosure. Zimmer can be installed alone or in multiples to fulfill larger capacity requirements. To say Zimmer is easy to use is really an understatement. Liquid LPG enters Zimmer via its inlet control valve. The inlet control valve's inverted metal-to-metal seat provides durability and prevents debris from collecting on the valve seat. Liquid LPG next enters Zimmer's steel heat exchanger tubes. These tubes are cast into the aluminum body and provide a secure LPG pressure boundary, while also enhancing heat or energy transfer from the electrically heated aluminum body into the liquid LPG. This heating process is what induces change of phase from liquid LPG to vapor. Self-regulating electric heaters provide the energy for vaporization. Though hard to believe, Zimmer has no temperature sensors, no relays, and no other similar control devices. And furthermore, overheating of Zimmer is impossible. The temperature of the LPG vapor exiting Zimmer is monitored by a temperature-sensitive bulb. This bulb provides feedback to Zimmer's inlet control valve. The inlet control valve then modulates the flow of liquid LPG into the vaporizer relative to the vapor temperature of the exiting LPG. This balanced flow approach ensures complete vaporization of the LPG occurs. End users benefit from Zimmer in many ways. Utter simplicity, minimal space requirements, and flexible mounting configurations are just three. Common applications for Zimmer include restaurant and institutional kitchens, commercial and small industrial loads, mobile requirements, and high-end residential facilities. The applications are limitless when small capacity LPG vapor is required. If you're looking for a compact, simple LPG vaporizer requiring virtually no maintenance for up to 5 years, Zimmer must be your choice. No switches, no thermostats, no floats, no relays, no headaches. Our innovative and patented design also comes to you with affordability. Zimmer holds UL, CE, PED, DEMCO, and ATEX approvals. Need a small capacity vaporizer? Think Zimmer. Trouble-free LPG vapor, day in and day out. Zimmer, another innovative vaporization solution from All Gas SDI.
The Lord is risen.
The Lord is risen indeed.
You have burst the bonds of death.
A chance to reflect, a chance to celebrate.
To comfort us as a mother comforts her children. Forgives us and every believer all our sin.
This we truly believe.
I think more and more we need to come together for a common purpose.
But that the Holy Spirit calls us through the gospel, enlightens us with gifts of grace,
Allgas SDI patented its first dry electric vaporizer in 1972. Since then, we've shipped thousands of vaporizers to over 87 countries. Today, Torex operates on 6 continents. It stands in tribute to over 40 years of dry electric vaporizer product innovation. Torex is simple, compact, and elegant. It fills the application niche where 3-phase power is available and desired for vaporization. Its cast aluminum construction eliminates corrosion, evaporation, and the frequent shutdowns typically associated with alternative electric water bath designs. Few would argue that Torex sets the industrial standard for dry electric LPG and NH3 vaporizers. The standard Torex is a single-core dry electric vaporizer. No start-stop switches or buttons are required or provided. Operation is automatic and simple. When power is applied, the vaporizer is on. From the cold off condition to ready for operation requires only a few seconds. No competitor can match this performance. Our heating elements are cast in place within the aluminum core. 2 thermocouples, both housed in a common sheath, directly control normal operations and also provide over-temperature protection. In addition, fusible links designed into the control system housing provide an additional layer of over-temperature protection. A robust 135 amp-rated contactor provides power to the heating elements. A modular temperature controller regulates the heating process. Operational set points are factory established. However, field adjustments can be performed, but ASDI prefers such adjustments to be made only by a certified ASDI technician. Should there ever be a problem with the temperature controller, its modular design allows easy replacement. In the unlikely event of a high liquid level occurrence, the unique LiquiSafe valve prevents liquid LPG from passing downstream of the vaporizer. The valve provides visual indication of activation. That ensures easy troubleshooting and allows the end user to have confidence the problem has been eliminated, the LiquiSafe valve has been reset, and that the vaporizer is functioning properly. Torex is available in all common voltages. It's available in both single-core and multi-core configuration. Explosion-proof designs are available to meet either Class 1 Division 1 Group D per NFPA Pamphlet 70 or ATEX marked to comply with CE Type Zone 1 applications. Both explosion-proof designs allow Torex to be installed adjacent to an LPG tank or a building with no minimum separation distance required by code. The compact, corrosion-free, and sleek Torex vaporizer is ideal for installation at schools, hospitals, clinics, hotels, resorts, and other areas where size, simplicity, aesthetics, and safety are critical. Its fast startup time also makes it perfect for providing fuel to gensets and small factories. Go green today. Become a member of our worldwide user group. Torex, another innovative solution from Allgas SDI.
With more than 350 million users worldwide, it's quickly becoming the case that you're not really somebody's friend until you're their Facebook friend. And since people log more than 6 billion minutes on Facebook every day, it got me to thinking of the 2 people I know who use it most.
Facebook can be addictive. I end up on Facebook every time I'm on the computer. My daughter. My 19-year-old daughter.
Angie Kent is one of those 2.
Asked me today what type of interview I was doing. I said, oh, it's about Facebook use with business. She goes, you're a Facebook junkie. So,
it's no laughing matter for some. The idea of the Facebook addict is so prevalent that there are more than 200 groups on Facebook dedicated to it, which is kind of like Overeaters Anonymous holding meetings at the food court. But Angie is a successful realtor.
you have the double ovens. You have 2 ovens here, plus the built-in microwave. Buyer does nothing but move in.
And there may not be an industry more reliant on networking than real estate.
Made a difference selling this one. I have personally gained a lot of business from Facebook.
For Ryan Shell,
I would say I'm a heavy Facebook updater.
not just about clients.
So there's, I shared all kinds of stuff on here.
It's about voters. Shell ran for the Greensboro City Council last year
Facebook really surprised me as a tool because it brought people into the city council race.
and brought Ryan into the category of serious user.
I think I probably post something on Facebook maybe 5 to 15 times a day.
From the look of it, it's 15 more often than 5, but then that makes professional sense for him too.
From a business standpoint, it really helps me to know what's going on in the world of Facebook because I work for Truliant Federal Credit Union and I manage the Facebook page that has almost 5,000 fans. So it's really important for me to stay tapped in as to what's going on in the world of Facebook.
Neither of these heavy users say they commit the sins of the true addict, losing sleep to spend time on Facebook, failing to do work because you're perusing someone's profile, or spending hours playing the myriad of games on the site.
If I never see the word Farmville again, I'm gonna be a happy camper.
Sometimes a fad, like the Facebook addictive disorder, is just a fad. Bob Buckley,
I would say Facebook is a positive good for the world.
Fox 8 News.
I would like to familiarize you with the equipment placed at the table.
Absolutely, we do see a lot of commercial potential.
The gaming industry,
as 3D technologies took off and games moved out of the arcade,
is a lot more than just fun and games these days.
No, my body aches.
They don't realize how much hard work it takes to make a game.
But the hard work is beginning to pay real dollars.
Gaming is one of the top 5 growth industries, absolutely. And that's not only because games have recently overtaken Hollywood as the top grossing entertainment industry and are looking to continue that growth, but that's also because there's so many other applications for gaming technology.
Let me show you something here.
And a lot of those other applications,
if I want to place this phone in this environment, say over here at the cash register,
are coming out of this company in Raleigh.
this has become really since about the early 90s the East Coast hub for game development.
This company is called Virtual Heroes, which you may know from this.
West Tunnel, I'm down.
They developed the game America's Army with the Pentagon. This game is reported as the #1 way recruits find out what military life is like, which makes it an invaluable recruiting tool.
The pandemic has struck, and so these guys are going in there and they're trying to find out like a cure for disease.
Virtual Heroes has, excuse the pun, an army of people using that same idea to create other games that have value beyond just entertainment. Mission Biotech helps train healthcare workers.
Pretty much helps the students learn like proper laboratory procedures.
And this one,
Our job here is to fix the lunar establishment.
Is called Moonbase Alpha.
We have these robots where we can deploy those and the robots will do the work on the different systems.
Much like America's Army, it will help kids see if a career in science or engineering is for them.
It's all fine and good to say, I want to be a scientist, I want to be a geologist, but if you really don't understand what they do, then it's ignorance almost.
But with this game,
they actually get to be a virtual geologist, a virtual physicist.
We tell our developers if they just want to make games that are fun that maybe they should go somewhere else, but we're not just making games, we're making history here.
So is High Point University.
We're absolutely being innovators and idea leaders.
They have one of the first academic majors in gaming and interactive media design. A lot of the schools teach students how to write software for games or do the graphic design that's necessary.
But they don't make a game. What makes a game is a framework for interaction with goals and a virtual world and a story environment.
And High Point teaches all of those things so that students go from storyboard.
What you see here is a layout for a level in a first-person shooting game,
to the completed project.
Makes you really think critically and deeply about games, not just the, like I said, the design aspect, but people's behaviors, people's actions, moods.
These games may not be real life, but they are real money, and now they're working to make real life better. Bob Buckley, Fox 8 News.